wanted to kind of wrap up by asking, and I always do this towards the end, what advice you would like to share with our viewers out here. It could be advice that you've learned on your own, or advice that someone told you when you were had your first baby, you're a new mom, it's always stuck with you.
Yep.
So anything spring into mind? Anybody?
As far as homeschooling
It doesn't have to
and
be.
having kids,
Okay.
just relax.
Yes.
Just relax. It's not everything has to be done on a schedule. I am type A, so
Yes.
having had 4 children and homeschooled 4 children who are very different individuals, just relax. It's okay if nothing gets done today. There's always tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, enjoy your time with your children. You know, it's okay.
All right.
That's that first kid. Everybody's don't break it, don't feed it spicy food. That's my oldest is picky. My 4th child, she'll eat anything. Just everything. It's all right. Just calm down, relax. Which I have to tell myself because I am that type A organized person, and having 4 children in the house does not lead to an organized home.
Yeah.
So I tell myself that too. It's all right.
Yeah. I'm working on that.
Me too.
Like relaxing and just saying it's okay, that it's not all getting done. So
all right.
Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, that's a good one.
I was going to say the same thing. And not even just relax, let yourself relax, because it's easy to say, okay, I'm just going to relax, like this is fine, but not letting yourself actually feel like it's fine just makes it more stressful. And I'll say that a lot of outside influence will make you feel like it's not fine.
Yeah.
And just try to make that white noise, because you know what you're doing for your child, whether you feel like you know what you're doing or not.
Right?
You know your child better than anybody, and you can do what's best for your child. And so just let yourself relax, let the outside white noise stay there, and advice. I honestly, from homeschoolers, listen to it all, but don't take it to heart, because there's so many different ways to homeschool, and there's so many different ways people are going to tell you is the best way. And it's cool to keep that in the back of your mind, because if this way doesn't work out, then you're like, okay, well, I heard about this way that works really well. So just keep an open mind with that stuff.
I love that, the white noise concept. That's really good. Yeah.
I just had the opportunity to do an exercise at a work training I was at that was prioritizing values, and so it's a values exercise, and there's something like 80, and they're all on little cards, and there are a couple of different ways to do that, but you can rank them into very important to me, somewhat important, or not really important, that kind of thing, and then you take your very important and then order rank them. Is the way that we were asked to participate in doing that. And it was even though I was at a training to work with clients in practicing this values card sorting exercise, I looked at some of the values that I had listed as my top priorities and realized that a huge part of our culture and society does not align with the things that I think are most important. And so I've been kind of doing this revisiting my values and exploring how much time, particularly in relation to myself and what, how I spend my time, but also in how I'm prioritizing things for my children, and wanting to instill values in them. And I think that doing an experience like that and trying to really figure out how your relationships and your time spent are related to your values has been really significant to me. So I think that instead of just hopping on the train and doing all the things that need to be done to be able to step back, because I can't believe that I have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I think half of my time with them, or more than half, is
older,
gone
right.
already.
Right.
And there's
I
a
just
lot
said
of
that to somebody, I think yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, my time with John Carlton is more than half over of him living at home with me.
Right. And
more than
so
likely.
to think about, I could easily fill all day, every day with just the obligatory, what feels obligatory.
Right.
And so taking charge of that yourself to figure out how you want to be a parent, how you want to be a family, how you want to be a human in the world,
Yes.
fitting your priorities into your values
Yes.
is so.
Yes.
So start that when, before you have babies. do a little values
Right.
exploration.
Right.
See what is important
Well,
to you, because we all have different values.
Yes. Well, someone said to me just a few days ago, it was at the zoo field trip. I was at the zoo field trip with my daughter earlier this week, and one of the other parents, another chaperone said, I don't even remember how we got on the topic, but it's like you spend your whole life trying to climb the ladder of success, and then you step back and realize you had your ladder on the wrong wall. I'm like, yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I loved that. So
Makes your stomach kind of sink a little bit. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to be that person.
right,
Yeah.
right. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you so much, ladies. This has been such a good conversation. I've learned a lot. So I'm feeling a little more comfortable about going into this coming fall. So
Me too.
yeah.
Come to our
Good.
Friday park days. There's
Yes.
more to be discussed.
Well, I recently joined. Have you joined the Facebook group?
I don't know if I
I'll have
have.
to get you on it.
Yeah.
There's a homeschooling Facebook group. You're one of the administrators. Right? So
All right.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and join us again soon for another Mom Powers episode.